Welcome to The Break, your news and weather in 5 minutes. I'm Sajanaya Grohl.
And I'm Fernando Sanchez. The South Bend Community School Corporation is holding public meetings to discuss the right sizing of the district's unoccupied and underused buildings. The corporation is partnering with Indianapolis-based company Fanning Howey to devise a plan on how to go about the right sizing. The meeting last Saturday was one of two that the corporation is holding to hear feedback from the community. The next meeting will be held on May 5th at the Charles Black Community Center.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Ukraine's territorial defense unit has taken this saying quite literally. In Kiev, this unit takes abandoned Russian weapons and fixes them up to be used by Ukrainian soldiers. Yuri Golodov, an officer in a Ukrainian Defense Forces unit, says that Russian soldiers often abandon their gear and run away. Mechanics work day and night to fix armed vehicles left by Russian soldiers. They use scrap pieces from the undisclosed junkyard. Currently, Russian forces are struggling to advance along vast Ukrainian front lines and are facing resistance in the south.
On Wednesday night, John Adams High School hosted a basketball tournament for March Madness Month. There were a total of 15 teams with 3 to 4 players on each team. They even had a 3-point and free throw contest during the break where the winners had a chance to win a basketball. The winners' championship will be hosted next week. Next Thursday night, Riley High School will do something similar called Students versus Staff.
With marching season right around the corner, John Adams Color Guard is starting up practice early in hopes of finding new members.
The Adams Guard only started in 2020, but the Eagles Color Guard has come a long way and hopes to go even further.
We want to continue to grow, we want to continue to improve. We would eventually like to have a solid weapons line, which includes both sabers and rifles, as well as a really strong flag group and some good dancers as well.
Practices are open to everyone, whether you've been in Guard for years or never even heard of it.
Even though you've never touched a flag before, that does not mean you can't do it. Color Guard is for you. There's a lot of different aspects of it. We can find a place for any type of person in our group.
For more information, check in with Mr. Graham in room 1643 or call 574-393-5379.
A national controversy is brewing in the pool. Cooper Van Dries brings us the story.
It only took just over 4.5 minutes for a tidal wave to hit the swimming community. In a sport that is usually free of controversy, Penn senior Leah Thomas has rocked the swimming and sports world. Thomas, who is the first openly transgender D1 swimmer, won the 500-yard freestyle last Thursday in a time of 4:33.24, beating runner-up Emma Wyant by over a second.
The NC2A is the fastest meet at the college level, taking place in March every year. But this year, when the swimmers took their block and took their mark, it was clear that something was different.
Before undergoing hormone therapy, Thomas spent 3 years on the men's team at Penn. The NC2A, who is the national governing body of college athletics, has stayed relatively quiet on the issue, only requiring trans female athletes to go through 1 year of hormone suppression therapy. Thomas, who competed in 3 individual events at this year's national championship, the 100, 200, and 500-yard freestyles, was unable to top her championship finish in the 500, finishing 8th and 5th in the 100 and 200 respectively. Outside the Macaulay Aquatic Center where the championship was held, protesters gathered showing support for or against Leah Thomas's participation in the national championship. Amidst the controversy, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announced this week that his state will recognize runner-up Emma Wyant as the 2022 national champion in the 500-yard freestyle.
We're going to be doing a proclamation saying that Emma is the best female swimmer in the 500-meter freestyle.
The Leah Thomas controversy has severely overshadowed the historic meet this year's NC2A's was. 6 American records were broken, with additional 11 pool records falling over the 4-day meet. Virginia was crowned the national champion for the 2nd year in a row, scoring 551.5 points on the way to victory. As the Leah Thomas debate rages on, one thing is clear. The world of sports is changing, and the sports world once seen may never be seen again. For SBS-TV, I'm Cooper Van Dries.
It's a typical start to spring with fluctuating weather and temperatures.
Yes, Malin Pascal joins us with a damp weather forecast.
While it's going to continue to be a wet one, today is mostly cloudy with some rain and possible snow showers overnight. Our high will be 47 and our low around 30. For the weekend, Saturday we will have a 60% chance of snow showers with a high of 34 and a low of 25. On Sunday, it will be cloudy with a high of 30 and a low of 22. For the break weather, I'm Malin Pascal.
Before we go, just yesterday was the 1-year anniversary for Tiger the dog at St. Joseph's Humane Society. Tiger is nearly 6 years old and knows how to sit, shake, lay down, and is house trained. Check the Humane Society website for more information. That wraps up the break.
Be sure to follow us online at sbstvradio.org. I'm Fernanda Sanchez.
And I'm Sejanaya Grohl. Have a great weekend.